to VSR Tech. Now we are going to see the topic S7400 PLC integrated with S7300 module. So now we are going to open Semantic Manager. Here already we created a project. In that project I am going to insert a S7400 station, Semantic 400 station. Here I'm going to the hardware. Now I am opening rack. Then I'm going to insert power supply PS, so normal standard power supply. Then I'm going to select CPU with DP based CPU, because we are going to integrate the S7300 modules by using DP port. So I'm selecting the DP supported CPU. So I'm selected the latest version. Now I'm going to select a new. I'm making it as a Profibus 1 name. Network settings, the transmission rate 1.5 Mbps, and then that profile is DP port, that is distributed peripheral. Okay, now I'm given OK. Now you got the Profibus node. So here I will going to insert IM module, interface module, that is the interface module which is communicating. You are going to insert your 300 modules. So now I'm going to the Profibus DP. Here ET200M. So ET200M, in the ET200M you are selecting the ET200M supported IM modules. Okay, so in that IM modules you can double click. So here which Profibus you selected, Profibus 1 with the 1.5 Mbps. Here you can select which address you want to give. I given 3. So going to the properties. Now everything is same. Give OK. Okay. Now your IM module, interface module is ready. So ready for inserting your 300 modules. So now I'm going to insert the 300 modules. A card. First card is I inserted. In that card I'm going to configure. Double click it. You can make it, rename this one analog input 1 for your identification. Okay, so then it will be clear for you. So now the addresses we can keep it same. Go to the diagnostic. I click diagnostic interrupt and hardware interrupt when limit exceeded, because this is for VoIP. You can, if example you are giving 4 to 20 milliamps, if it is value exceeding 20 milliamps, above 20 milliamps, how much you want, you can give a interrupt value here. So now I'm going to first measuring type. This is 2 channels, that's why it's showing 0 to 1. 0 is the first channel, 1 is the second channel. So measuring type. So in this measuring type you can determine either it is 4 wire or 2 wire or thermocouple or resistance based, like that. Okay, this one we have to select in the your because this card is supporting universal all the inputs, so you have to select in a hardware also. That's the jumper settings will be there, you can select the hardware also. So now I'm selecting 4 to 30 milliamps. After selecting 4 to 30 milliamps, you can see the measuring range, how much it is, 4 to 30 milliamps. Okay, it's a 4 wire, so now I'm selecting 4 to 30 milliamp measuring range. Here I give a high limit and low limit, because I told you hardware interrupt we have to mention how much limit you want, like that. So if you enable that one, if you are not enable this one, it will disable. Okay, so you enable this one. Now you are giving, I'm giving 20, exceeding 20 it will be give a fault. I will give here 4 milliamps, low limit is 4 milliamps, below 4 milliamps you will get a fault. Okay, now your configuration is finished. Like that you have to insert analog output card. So here same IM, in that analog output card I open analog output card. Address I keep it same. Either if you want you can change address also, but I keep it same. I make a, for identification I make the rename that analog output, example 1. Okay, so address, same address, outputs. So here enable the diagnostic input, it will give your. So now this is also 2 channels only, so I'm creating enable this group diagnostics also. Here you have two options, either it's a voltage or current. So I'm selecting current, and another channel I keep it as a voltage. Okay, you can use it for the voltage also. So so once you collect here, you can select here, say OCV, or here OCV, like that it's showing now. This is why it's showing OCV. If CPU is going to the stop mode, that time you don't want to, the output should not go to the 0, so you can make it keep last value. That means the last value, if it is while going to the CPU is going to the stop mode, last value is 25% or 35%, it hold that value. But yeah, I don't want like that, so output should be 0. If it is CPU stop mode means I can select OCV. Normally we are selecting OCV only. Okay, so now you give OK. Another one is digital input model. Digital input model, so I select any one model. So here, okay, so here also I can give digital for our reference. So this is the exceeding limits. Okay, digital 1, I put digital input 1. Okay, address we can keep it same, otherwise if you want, I don't want address same, so I can make it 2, the address will be changed. Same thing for your digital output, so I select digital output model. See, this is also 120 volt like that. So if you want 24 volt it is available, so I can select 24 volt also. So now I don't want, just for your information I open that one. So okay, now here also I make it dig, just because it will exit now. So digital output 1 I make it for the reference. Okay, now I can make it address 2. So now it is clear for you. Now the integration with the S7300 models is finished, and save and compile. If any error is there, it will show. If there is no error, it will save and compile properly. Thank you for watching, and click bell icon to get a further notification. Thank you.